Hi guys, it's Caitlin, and in this video I just wanted to share like my main tip on how to attract more love into your life. Last week the theme seemed to be about love, and I'm not sure if it's because I posted a love message for the collective or whatnot, but I ended up sharing a message over on my stories, and I'm like, okay, let me just also do this for YouTube. But I'll just start off by saying that everything is energy. And I feel like as time goes on, more and more people are starting to, recognize this and understand this. And with that being said, love is an energy, love is a frequency, love is a vibration. It's one of the highest ones that there is. And so for me, the main way to attract more love into your life is by becoming that energy. And the main way I can think of how to, do that, it would be through visualizing through visualizations. That makes sense, right? The main way I can think of how to do this would be through visualization, but then also feeling into this. Like, what does it look like? What does it feel like to you? And I think it would be very beneficial to write these things down. But then really just whatever you write down, whatever you feel, whatever it looks like, start doing those things for yourself. Now, I feel like you can apply it, like it can be general self-care, but then you can also think about the ways in which you want a future partner to treat you. Like if you want them to buy you flowers, if you want them to gift you things, if you want them to take you out on dates, start doing those things for yourself. And I keep thinking about like self-care, but so like you can have those ways in which you like really fortify the self-love that you have, but then you can also think of the ways again in which you want a partner to take care of you. Write those things down, and if you're not already doing any of these things, start applying them to yourself. And by applying them to yourself, you're going to help raise your energy. And you also want to make sure that you're being consistent, because by being consistent you're going to raise your energy, but then you're actually going to consistently be in that space. Lately consistency has just been a very important word for me. I mean, I feel like it's kind of cliche. I feel like people are kind of maybe tired of hearing it, but it's really true. Like when you are consistent with doing things, that's when you're really reinforcing, the behaviors, really reinforcing the habits that you want, versus when you're, doing something, 1 month and then doing it again, like 3 months from now. Like I'm guilty of that. For example, like I said, I mentioned buying yourself flowers. I haven't done that for myself in so long, but it's like you gotta be consistent. Not saying that you won't fall off track, not saying that that's not normal, but again, I do feel like consistency is very important. So again, you want to just kind of, to reiterate what we already went over, the main tip I have is to become that vibration, get into that vibration of love. To get into that vibration, think about what it looks like for you. What does it feel like for you? Write these things down and start doing those things for yourself. Start really taking care of yourself. Start pouring into yourself. Start feeling good about yourself. And again, that's going to, shift your energy, and it's going to help you, attract that in your external world. It's going to help you start attracting people. Eventually you're going to start noticing shifts in your external world, and it might feel a little bit weird at first, but you want to take that as a good sign that what you're doing is working, because the world is starting to mirror back to you the work that you've been doing on yourself. So again, it's definitely a good sign. And then I also just wanted to mention again, like when you start attracting people to you, keep in mind that even though you're more likely to attract somebody with similar energy to you, you can also attract people that really are not at the same vibration as you. So just remember your visualizations. Like, of course, be open to, meeting new people, be open to meeting different people, but keep in mind, like once you start feeling and, seeing, realizing that somebody's not really in alignment with you, they don't match your visualizations, don't be afraid to close that door, because by continuing to entertain, what's not actually in alignment with you, by continuing to entertain what's not really a match for you, you're potentially, you're susceptible to lowering your vibration, but then you're also susceptible to, blocking somebody who actually is a good match for you from coming into your life. And then there was something else that I was going to say. Oh yeah, for some people, the way to attract more love into your life is by stepping outside of your comfort zone, of course. For example, I'm a homebody. If I want to, when I'm ready to get into a relationship, I mean, although I could probably meet somebody online or whatnot, I feel like it definitely would be better for me to eventually get out, do things that I normally wouldn't do. And that would help me to, to get in alignment with, meeting a potential mate when the time is right and whatnot. And then there was also something else that I was thinking of. Oh yeah, if you just feel like, you're doing all this, but things are a little bit stagnant, things are not really going the way that you want. again, I feel like that might require you to switch some things up a bit, like maybe switch up your type, start going to different areas. Like if you've been going to the same areas, again, maybe, okay, try something different. You got to pinpoint, you know, where exactly you feel like you're being stagnant, and then just shift that and then see how that works out for you. But yeah, that was my main tip on how to attract more love into your life. I know that there's plenty more. So if you want to add on to this list, please leave those down below. And then if you feel like these helped you, also let me know down below. And then I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.